Hi, we're going to talk to you about the paradox of choice and how that leads to overwhelm. And if we think about it, overwhelm is the fact of having so many choices, we then feel actually unable to make a meaningful choice. So why is this occurring more and more? Well, of course, we have a finite resource in our lives, and that is time. We simply cannot create more time, we only have what is available to us. Yet we're facing ever increasing and competing demands on our time, driven largely by technology.
This is also very much about the fact that when we have this much choice, we become inert because we're being pulled in all these different directions. So we actually just feel like we are completely stuck and don't know which way to go. It's like the grass is always greener. I think this is really pushed on us through comparison. We always say comparison is the thief of joy. We're being told that this is what we should go for, and then we see other people, the highlight reels of people's lives, especially on social media and technology now, saying this is the way to go. And then you're like, oh my goodness, I'm not happy, I'm not doing it right, I'm gonna go over here. So we're constantly flip-flopping around between these different choices because we have so many options, so much information available to us now.
So we tend to forget the past in terms of how we're living now. But for a moment, I'd like you just to think back to what your life was like maybe 20, 25 years ago. We had a terrestrial television with just a handful of channels. The internet was there, but we didn't really have a lot on it. We had very basic mobile phones. You could play Snake and send text messages. You know, there was no social media. What was life like? You know, you might have certain nights where there was a thing on TV that you wanted to watch and you would watch it. Otherwise, it may be like on a Wednesday, there's nothing on. So you would meet friends to go and do something in the park or go to the pub. Compare that now to how long you spend crying. We have streaming services delivering like a multitude of channels with on demand. We have social media that you can scroll through endlessly. We have Zoom conferences and calls all the time. All these demands on our time, yet we still have the same time in the day, yet all these things clamoring for our attention.
Can you feel how heavy that feels? And you feel the overwhelm of constantly wondering whether you're doing things right and whether you're doing things in the right order or whether you're living your life in the right way or whether you should be doing this or that. The amount of shoulds that we have in this day and age literally makes us so overwhelmed that we often can't even move. And this is what the paradox is, what James is saying, the paradox of choice. We're so blessed to have this much choice, yet we're so confused about whether we're doing the right thing.
Yeah. Again, I'd just like you to indulge me by taking a snapshot. Think of a snapshot maybe of a day in your life now and a day in your life from 20 years ago. And just think about the difference in the things that you accomplished for you and what you enjoyed doing. And just think now, if that resonates with you, like how much time have you lost on technology in this new modern age? And wouldn't it be great to get that time back, or at least some of it back, to do the things that light you up again?
You are in complete control, actually, of all these outside external forces that are constantly bargaining, like urging you, notice me, have me, look at me, do this, do that. Actually, we had a conversation with someone the other day about if you have half an hour to sit on your social media scrolling through, think about what you could do that is positively impacting your life and your goals in that half an hour. Because these are choices that we now have, but we think they're not choices because we've been so involved and invested in them.
We can't make more time, but we can find it if we look for it. So what personal projects could you commit to spending more time on going forward?
Absolutely. Well, we'll leave you with that question. And we hope this resonates. You take care.
Take care.
Bye.